Anyone can.
You watch the original Kings of Comedy and look at the Bernie Mac skit.
Sure.
Punch him in the throat.
Melody cookies.
Him downstairs.
I was about to say him downstairs.
Him downstairs.
Him downstairs.
So, Dior, are you staying or you going?
I mean, you know, that's not cause for breakup. I mean, the undermining it because it depends if that person doesn't come to their senses. Now we've got an issue. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, when it comes with love involved, it needs patience, you know? And I'm luckily to be pretty good with kids, you know? But I mean, if they're 16 or 17 years old, I'm not going to come in and try to be their mother. You know, I wouldn't do that anyway. I would just try to get to know them and respect their space because wow, you know? And to be honest with you, if there isn't a relationship with me and the child and I'm still trying to build my relationship, why would I be in that person's home? You know, I want you to put your children first. Like, you know, I would want, to me, like before we're gonna be anything healthily, like honestly, if you're moving me in all fast, you're already doing too much. You've not matured in yourself. You're not ready. Like if your situation is not and your foundation is not working on that child's betterment, you're already being selfish. So I wouldn't just rush into anything like that. That you know, like I said, I'm usually really good with kids, so I've worked with kids before, Lord, and I've had some challenges, but most of them usually, you know. So yeah, no, I wouldn't just roll out. I would want to see, you know, the maturity of the individual, what this is about. If we're in that level, you know, I don't think I'm running into that issue. You know,
they might need you to save them from the kids.
Okay. Oh.
Put it on you.
That part. That part.
What you think, Lika? What you think?
Well, you know, my 2-year-old was like that. That was 2.
You ain't about that.
And she's 23 now. When I first got with my husband, even when we were dating, she was looking at 2. And Kim was there, so she can attest that I ain't lying. She looked at him like, if you don't get on, go on some damn where, out my mama face. And she like that today, and she's 23. Wow. She don't want nobody even in my space. It's all about me and her, and I got other kids.
He's not.
So yeah, I mean, and that was tough. Like that was tough for him because he was the type of person who had always got along with people's kids, and then it came with my 2-year-old, and she was one of those 2-year-olds that was talking in complete sentences and will let you know, get out my mama face, but not saying it, but it was that look in the cut of the eye, or like if you lean towards me, she get in the middle, like what she about to do. So, and again, she like that 23 years old to the damn day now.
What about you, Silos?
Yeah, discernment.
You know, that's a real good question. It's a tough situation. I think, depending on the age of the child, the situation has to be handled a certain way. Overall, I think the individual has to build some sort of relationship with the child, not together with the parent, but just your own relationship with the child. If you really want to be accepted by the child and the person you're dating, and you sort of have to play devil's advocate sometimes, because you can't see you're coming into a new relationship and you're coming into a new family, so you can't pick sides. You have to play both sides of the fence. You have to build a relationship with the kid and build a relationship with the mom. I don't know. That's a real tough one. It's a real tough one, especially if the child is being rebellious and against you. You know.
And
so
I think where some women, well, I'm speaking for women, some women, I think as the mom, let's just say I'm the one, I'm dating someone, he's new to the relationship, and I'm the one with the kids. I think we fail to realize how much we enable our children. And that's when the undermining of authority comes in, and it makes it very challenging for someone new in a relationship to accept the package, I guess. Because we're a package.
And we look at it, especially like with, well, I'm gonna say for myself. I always felt like I had it hard growing up. So I wanted my kids not to have to, I felt like I was an adult before I should have been an adult,
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want that. But then it's like, I babied them. It's some things I'm looking like, I mean, they were mature with some things, but it's other things where I can say for a fact that I enabled them with certain things because I didn't want them to have to go through that struggle, that life that I had. I didn't want that for them. I didn't want them to feel like at the age of 12, 13, that I'm out here, grocery shopping and doing grocery shopping for everybody. Like, I didn't want them to feel that. But then on the flip side, it's some pieces that I didn't put in them because I was doing everything,
Dior, have you dated anyone who has children?
Yes. Yes, I have. And you know what? That person, I would say from that last relationship, the most recent I can recall, I remember them having a great relationship with their children. So, yeah, a great relationship with their children, and I didn't really have to, and honestly, I didn't have to deal with the children much because I think
Okay.
so and I think it's also kind of different. I think, well, kind of on the male side, what I'm saying, like, yeah, I think it's kind of different because mostly they're with their mom, and then so and how I was. I'm such a, like, I'm in my world, so we had a lot of space,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've dated someone with kids, so
Yeah.
when it comes to all that other stuff, I mean, there is a reason why we broke up,
In my experience with dating guys who had children, it was more or less an issue about them and the baby mother rather than the kids. The kids was the problem. It was the whole bickering with the baby mom.
There it
That
is.
drama in itself was like, okay, well,
because he's still pressed.
exactly. You ain't over the situation. You ain't over
Yeah.
her. So
We ain't got time for that.
Shit.
Yeah.
Right. See, look.
And I think that's something everyone will have to deal with, unfortunately, because it's sort of like their kids are like a territorial thing, and I get it. You love your children. I'm your only mom. There won't be any other mom, no stepmom, no nothing, so it's women are the one who carries them for 9 months. So that territorial thing is natural. It's part of nature. So for women dating men with children, unless the baby mom is dead or something, that's something that unfortunately you'll always have to deal with.
Yeah. And vice versa, because, guys have to deal with the baby fathers or the baby dad, whatever the situation. I mean, hopefully that won't be an issue, but sometimes it is an issue. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good time.
Oh my God, this is so awesome. Yeah, and the vibes.
It was totally.
It is.
It's a vibe.
And wait, I say you're gonna like this interview. I said you're gonna like this.
She knows me.
Synergy.
She was like, "Don't you remember?" She said, "You remember she had the tutu on?" I said, "Oh yeah, I can't wait."
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Good vibes. You guys are awesome vibes. Yeah.
So I'm gonna definitely put your music in the rotation. on the station. And you know, when you get ready to release your project, I definitely want
Absolutely.
you back. You know, we're gonna promote it to the fullest. I support you 100%. Whatever information you have about the next DC Music Summit, let me know.
We'll be
Absolutely.
there.
Yes, yes. We're talking about the spring of 2021 online. Yes.
If
Yeah.
look, if there's any, I don't know if you're gonna sell tickets or whatever. If there's
Absolutely.
any type of promotion, sweepstakes, giveaways you want, so we can
Okay.
promote it,
Yes, we will.
keep me informed, and then I'll make sure it gets out to everybody. And
Okay.
we support you 100%.
Thank you. I
And
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Yes.
is in Atlanta, so he's definitely gonna need your music.
Yes,
See, look.
absolutely.
Oh, what? You're in ATL
Yes.
right now?
I'm in Atlanta, and yes, I
Wow.
Lika's in Virginia. She in Nova.
Get out of
So-
here. Y'all everywhere. Where
Yeah.
you,
So,
Kim?
Dior-
Are you in DC?
I'm in Springfield.
New York.
Springfield, Virginia.
Okay, word. Are we
So, Dior-
everywhere?
am. Dior, quick question. So tell
Oh,
us
yes.
where can we follow you? What social media?
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. How
Yeah,
can we
so
get to you?
I'm going to direct everyone. Thank you for that. I'm going to direct everyone to YouTube first. So make sure you follow
Okay.
me at
Mhm.
Ms. Dab is Bad, MIZZDABISBAD.
Ms. Dab is bad.
Dab
Okay.
is bad. My initials backwards and forwards.
Period.
Yeah,
Period.
or forwards and backwards. And so I have a whole bunch of media, a lot of live performances on there and conversations I'm having. So please, to the YouTube, Instagram is at Dior Ashley Brown, Twitter, all of those are at Dior Ashley Brown, and my website, DiorAshleyBrown.com. So you just in case you're missing anything, go to the website.
Got it.
Look,
Yeah.
all I got to do is Google you. That's what I did, and everything popped up. All your performances. Maybe I listened to you.
Yeah, and the
Right.
music's out. The
Google
music's
it.
everywhere. So please grab delivery on Bandcamp, DiorAshleyBrownMusic.bandcamp.com.
Definitely.
Gotcha.
Well, it's
Yeah.
definitely a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
Oh
Thank
my
you for
God,
having me.
having you back. I mean,
Lika, a pleasure to meet you again. CeeLos, a
Pleasure
pleasure
to
to
meet
rock
you
with
as
you. We're
well.
going to have a basement party.
We
I'm
definitely gonna have a
ready.
basement
Right,
party.
that's right.
Y'all be well. Thank you.
thank you
Yes,
so
you
much.
will as
Until
well.
the
Have a
next
good one,
time.
dear.
Till next time.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Take
All
care.
right.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye-bye.